Tonight we begin with a development that U.S. officials had feared and quietly prepared for. A move that unfolded not over months, but in hours. Hours that raised tensions. Hours that forced urgent consultations. Hours that triggered rapid military recalculations. What Iran did this week crossed a line Washington hoped would hold. And when that line broke, the Pentagon did not hesitate. They responded with speed, precision, and coordination. This is how the U.S. countered Iran's missile posture inside what officials are calling Operation Sky Fortress. For months, there had been signals, not formal declarations, just subtle movements that Iran was preparing something unusual. Iran has been assertive, but also calculated. Their strategy has followed a rhythm. Missile tests, naval drills, air defense repositioning. But this week, that rhythm went silent. Experts who monitor missile activity watch for key indicators. Mobile launcher repositioning, encrypted communication spikes. Fueling activity seen by satellite. Air defense batteries shifting position. Suddenly, those signs disappeared. And when Iran goes quiet, it often means something bigger is coming. Early this morning, U.S. defense officials detected coordinated missile site activation, including long-range systems not mobilized in over a year. These are assets Iran typically deploys to signal deterrence, escalation, or preparation for rapid response. Observers weren't sure which category this fit into, but one thing was clear. Iran was changing posture. And when a regional power shifts military posture without explanation, the Pentagon takes notice. The Pentagon's reaction was not routine. It was urgent. Defense sources described Iran's move as provocative, destabilizing, and potentially escalatory. But strategy only works if the opponent hesitates. The Pentagon did not. Within hours, U.S. forces activated elements of Operation Sky Fortress. These were not routine patrol changes. They involved advanced missile defense systems, layered interceptors, and radar networks designed to counter high-level aerial threats. U.S. forces repositioned missile defense assets across key regional bases. They reinforced radar coverage. They elevated interceptor readiness. They expanded aerial surveillance. In simple terms, they strengthened the shield before any launch could occur. Iran's move wasn't symbolic, it was actionable. And the Pentagon responded strategically. They didn't escalate publicly. They didn't rush ground forces. They focused on defense, readiness, and deterrence. Analysts believe Iran may have been testing U.S. responsiveness. Would Washington delay? Would it respond cautiously? Instead, the Pentagon acted immediately. So coordinated and precise that even Tehran had to take notice. Operation Sky Fortress proved something critical. The U.S. is not reactive. It is anticipatory. Interception systems were active before any missile launch occurred. That level of preparedness changes the strategic balance. Throughout the day, more details emerged. Air Force units expanded aerial patrols. Naval vessels with missile defense capability repositioned. Intelligence teams intensified monitoring of launch corridors. This wasn't symbolic. This was layered deterrence. And deterrence is what keeps escalation from turning into conflict. Tonight, Iran appears quiet. Missile sites remain still. Communications are limited. But when Iran is quiet, it often means calculation, because this time, Tehran learned something. Detection is faster than expected. Response is stronger than assumed. And deterrence remains intact. This story isn't over. But one thing is clear. The shield is active. The message has been delivered. And the next move will be watched closely.